pace at all. So
Opposite.
the opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's some good shit. Let's talk about fucking Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley real quick. Because that was crazy.
When did he
sixth
knock him
round.
out? 6th round?
I was watching. It was a little late for us because it's
Yeah.
later there. So I was watching on my laptop with like my eyes kind of shut, and it was the 6th round, getting closer to the end of the fight. It looked like it was probably gonna go all 8, and it was a close fight. I didn't really know who I had necessarily winning each round, but out of fucking nowhere, slept him.
Dude, I fucking said in the chat
7th TKO.
7th round KO because I'm like, dude, him taking this fight on 10 days notice.
He did look out of shape, but he didn't perform like he was out of shape.
Yeah, he performed like he's been fighting for a long fucking time.
Jake or Woodley?
Woodley.
Yeah.
Woodley, but man, I was expecting Woodley to come out a little bit more hot, but he just didn't really have any good setups to his big right hand.
Yeah,
He
and
had a-
Jake's long. Woodley, they said they had the same reach, but I just can't see how that makes sense.
Jake looked jacked, dude. For weighing at 192, he looked like his shape's improving too.
You see that cut?
Yeah.
Like, do you see a good video of it?
The weight cut or his
No, his
cut?
fucking cut on it. It was huge.
Was it the fight?
I think it was from an elbow or the headbutt.
It was an elbow.
It was elbow and a headbutt
Dude.
that happened at the same
I think
time.
it's on Logan's.
So what do you guys now as fighters, as you know, a coach fighter, what do you think of? Is Woodley he made a bunch of money, but what does that do to his legacy, to his career?
Fucking good question.
I think it's a good question too. I think it's a
Dude,
good
it
question too.
completely destroyed his fucking legacy.
It sucks because no matter what, forever now, when you Google him, that's the first thing that's
Yeah.
going to pop up. When he was the fucking UFC champ at welterweight division.
But that comes back to attachment too. Like, if that could affect Tyron Woodley big time, or he could just be completely unattached to that and still be happy. But that's a fucking skill that you have to acquire,
Yeah.
I feel like.
That's
we don't
big-
know Ben Askren, but it seems like he's smart enough and he's like that. He doesn't attach any of his happiness to the outcome.
Well,
of
I
that.
think with Ben, like, Ben was kind of supposed to win, but the way he looks, I feel like just makes it feel like it was like an excuse for him. Like, man, look at me.
Yeah. But then it's like Tyron, dude. Tyron's, 40 years old?
39, yeah.
40 years old. He was 0-1 as a professional boxer. It's like, fuck.
God, it's pretty cool to see, though, from Jake. He just started boxing not too long ago, kind of manifesting these big fights and how much self-belief and manifesting can get you what you want. But with that, just as much now important is hard work, which obviously Jake's fucking for him to be boxing 3 years and then go knock out Tyron Woodley's pretty that means he's been in the gym very consistently, improving, and has a good mindset going into a fight. It's pretty cool to see. Inspiring.
I was gonna message you. I'm like, the way Jake was so confident. I've seen that so many times. Everything perfect. People so confident and things not going the way. And I was like, fuck, dude, he's
And you just
so
saw it that
sure.
night
So sure.
from Danny.
What?
Yeah, I said you saw it that night from Danny.
I'm like, oh fuck, dude. But I think he would have probably fucked up Tommy Fury too.
I think worse. I mean, it's hard to say. I don't remember really seeing Tommy fight. I guess I can't really say that, but that's so sweet. You can't really. You want to know who's next? He said he made it. Did you watch post fight conference at all?
No, was it good?
He said he's like, I'm gonna take a little break. I cannot fight. I fought 4 times in 13 months, so he's gonna take a little break. But that's fucking sweet. And he's hyping up that Amanda Serrano. She's officially a millionaire now. She said.
Yeah,
and
he's
like Jake's hyping her up, and like it's pretty cool to see.
He's 100% setting her up. But dude, I'm happy Jake won just because I want to see this build up keep going, and I love when that keeps going. But God, yeah, it's hard not to feel.
I feel
for Woodley.
bad for Woodley. Logan's big. Look how big that fucker is, dude.
He's a big dude, yeah.
Dude, especially in those fight moments, when something doesn't go your way, I think it's just so important after to be just the king of perspective. Be like, my family is healthy. They didn't just die in a horrific car accident. I have all my limbs, my eyes work, everything works. You just gotta put that shit in perspective. All these people around me love me just as much as they used to.
Yeah.
But dude,
you
anytime
can't do it
you
unless
open
you
that phone-
practice, man.
Yeah.
You have to practice it. right?
God, Tyron's mom just sitting front row
Yeah.
too. Like,
And then you open your
That's
phone
nasty.
up and it's just like,
God, this last week it's after every fight. I just fucking am on my phone, Instagram, YouTube, basically Instagram, and YouTube. I don't really, sometimes Twitter, but it just I get into such. It's so crazy because I'll be just randomly scrolling,
Yeah.
way more than I do. Oh God,
is it when you're high too?
no,
Or
oh no, when I'm high, I get lost in it sometimes,
me too.
and I just can't. I'm like, I don't want to put it down.
Do you find yourself looking at your stuff?
Just cruising your feed.
Yeah, I'm like, God, that was a good post.